everybody, Seven Celestial here, and have you met Solo yet? What are we gonna do today, Solo? That is right! We are going to show you my Solo build. Alright guys, so since I'm coming back, hard into ESO, I wanted to share the build I am currently running with. And this is not a finished build, I just want to do this as a progression build. Hopefully when I start another character, I can start it from level 1 on and do, you know, like mini videos like this. But I wanted to show you guys from her currently at Veteran Rank 2 and show you what she's about, what she's capable of doing, what she's not capable of doing yet, and give you guys that rundown. So yeah, starting off, she is a Magicka build. She's a Magicka Nightblade. She's got most of her points in Magicka, and I put up to 15 into health to help compensate for the fact that she is very glass cannony, and I want her to survive as long as possible. Her health recovery is actually kind of high right now at 404 here in Cyrodiil, and I think that's because currently, yeah, we're not full stage for vampirism. But as you can see, my health regeneration is 50% slower, and when 44 minutes, I'm going to be 75% slower. So that health recovery is going to be even lower. So if you guys want to try this build out and want to become a vampire like she is, then, which I highly recommend, then you're going to want to pay attention to your health recovery and make sure that you compensate for that somehow. All right, moving on. We are moving on to armor. Here we are wearing 5 pieces of Julianos. This helps boost our spell crit, give us a little bit more, and increase our damage if you wear all 5 pieces. And then we are wearing Torix Pack. That helps, gives us some more spell damage and a little bit more health. Once again, very important to me to up our health so we don't die in the middle of a Surg. Why is that important? Because, well, this build I'm hoping is to help groups be Surg killers, and that's why we want to have some survivability. All pieces are currently purple, all of them are lights, and I focus my jewelry on Magicka recovery and increasing Magicka. Originally I was wearing 2 pieces of the Saraban. I happened to get some Warlock, so I switched to that, and now I have 2 items that help me with my recovery there, and one that just also helps me with my recovery and increasing my Magicka. I'm actually kind of hoping that I can find another ring or buy another one, probably real cheap, honestly. I mean, I have merchant on and it's actually not that bad, so I'll probably buy another ring and put it on so I can actually add more Magicka to my pool, though I'm not too worried about it because I seem to do pretty well with Magicka in this build. Alright, so with the second bar, you are going to Shadow Cloak, ambush in. You can it has some light attacks if you get somebody in your sights or targeted, but if of course that Surg is all around you, then you're going to want Sap Essence. And you just Sap Essence, and it helps with your allies nearby, and it's fantastic when you're running with groups. If everything gets too heavy, then Elusive Mist. This gives you dissolve into mist. You take 75% less damage, and this kitten is hella distracting. You go Shadowly Disguise. You Lotus Fan in. You can do the light attack, funnel health, weave your attacks. But, of course, as I said before, if the Surg is coming all around you from all directions, Sap Essence is where it is, because it will help keep your friends alive, which I will get into why that is so important with this build, and it will help take them down. I mean, enemy hit, you gain major brutality, major sorcery, increased weapon damage by 20%, and spell damage by 20% for 20 seconds. So you hit that, and you deal damage, and you do healing for your allies. It's just awesome. And of course, if your Devouring Swarms are up in the middle of the Surg, I think it's obvious what you should do. that's pretty much what the bars are set up as right now. The goal and build idea with solo is, of course, as I've been hinting towards, not so very obviously actually, but she is built to run with 2 to 3 other people or even more, which is crazy. But it's kind of like a gank group. We were giving some streamers some hell the other day, and they were very unhappy with us, but, you know, we weren't, you know, ambush spamming them or anything else. We worked together, we worked on our comms, and we came together. I'm hoping to get some better footage with my other guildmate, who is also running a Nightblade. And I'd like to see you guys see how she runs her Magicka Nightblade parallel to mine and how we work together. I'm hoping that I'll be able to show you guys how solo runs with my guild, and why it's so important that this build runs with a group. It's meant to gank. It's meant to really piss off Zergs and people who aren't smart enough to stay tight and with their group. I have some extra skill points laying around, as you can see, and most importantly, I think that I forgot to obviously mention, but as you can see, she's a Khajiit. And this really helps because of these passives with your health recovery already and your stamina recovery. Like, we're putting no points to stamina. We've enchanted our armor with no stamina. Oh no, I did this round. So yeah, I mainly enchant my armor with health. But looks like I did 3 stamina this round, which helps, you know, us be able to break out and stuff. That's actually really important because, of course, while you're trying to make them drain out of all resources, you want to try to keep your resources up as well, so you can, you know, break out of something if you need to, especially as a Nightblade, because when people go, oh shit, Nightblade, freaking CC, you want to be able to break out of it. So you want a little bit of stamina. Counting on how much that's important to you is up to you. This is how I built it. I actually keep stamina pots on me at all times. I'll pop one when I think I'm about ready to get CC'd. And yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. Last but not least, and most importantly, I'm going to show you guys my champion point trees, which I got a couple I can spin. We'll start with the green tree. I got 30 points into Magicka. As you guys can see, I got a total of 95 points. So I have about 94, 95 in each tree right now. I got 30 points into Magicka, that reduces the Magicka cost of my spells, especially since everything I'm using costs Magicka. We're running that. This tree is my favorite tree. I'm actually going to put a point here. I got 30 points into Arcanus. It helps boosts your Magicka recovery. Tennessee, this increases the amount of Magicka and stamina your light and your heavy attacks restore. Excuse me. When I weave, I do more light, but every now and then when I have enough space from people, I'll just heavy attack, and then jump right back in using ambush, and then I'll pull off, heavy attack, jump back in, and, you know, do it again. So that's really important. For my next 30 points, as I get them, I'm going to put 30 points into health recovery to see how much that boosts my health recovery and see how much that boosts my survivability. So we'll see how that goes. This all may change by the time I do another video, probably about veteran rank 12. I'm not sure because I'm a grinder, so I may end up grinding this character all the way to vet 16, get some videos on it, and then show you guys later. Alright, so now we're going to move to the blue tree. I have 39 points into Elfborn, gives you some spell crit. I got 15 into Staff Expert. This increases the damage of light and heavy attacks. Really important because you're weaving. You want to get that attack up, so put some points in Staff. I have 40 into Thermitage. Blah, 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 blah. This increases your poison, disease, and, for us, magic damage. So that's important. I think my point is going to go here. What I'm trying to do is get 50 points here and 50 points here, and then I'll start building up on this again. Next, we're going in the red tree. And yeah, okay. So I did 75 points in the light armor. So you're more physically resistant with your light armor. Important when you're running a glass cannon. If you can knock down that glass cannonness in any ways, put a lot of points in that light armor tree. It'll help you out. And then of course quick recovery right down here. I do a lot of healing, a lot of sapping. I have good healers. So the effectiveness of healing recede by 6.1, that's amazing and really helpful, especially when you run that Devouring Swarm. And that's pretty much it for the champion points. And that's it for, that is it for solo for now. Not this one, who's all over me now. And they may have to do a lot of cut screens that I'm probably going to have at the end, right? Gonna say hi? Not now? Well, you wanted to be the star so much earlier. Yeah, I mean, you are the star of the show right now. You got anything else you want to say? Do you want to say bye to everybody? No? Meow. Yeah, she's camera shy. Alright everybody, thank you so much for this little quick video on solo. I'm going to be rolling out some footage here soon of her kicking ass with her best friends and watching their back as she watches theirs. Until next time, stay awesome everybody. See ya later. Ambush in. You can of course do a little bit of funnel health and